Hello and welcome back to the Blades and Banter. My name is Nolan Carney and I'm joined by Cam Ryder once again. But it's been a little bit of a while since we've talked on the podcast. Not like us talking in real life, but on the podcast. It's been
Yeah.
a
I
little
mean,
bit.
we've done the repackaging stuff, which has been really fun, but
Yeah.
I've sort of haven't gotten to talk about any of the summer competitions or any of the goings on of
Yeah.
the season.
And I'm trying to like what I've been trying to do is like have a little bit of variety like throughout like have Clayton like throughout the summer so it's not just like at all three of us at one point like because like sometimes I can get like a little bit like stale. It's good to mix it up every once in a while. And also like talking with three people is like it extends our shows and then we have to like talk over each other sometimes. So it's been nice, but I'm very excited to have you back on. And today we're gonna kind of dive into a bunch of variety of random topics. Um, we had the Japanese Summer Cup that just happened. We're gonna dive into that. We're gonna talk a little bit about Kamila Valieva, Mia Hamada, Mike
Mm,
Slipchuk. Um,
mm.
there's something else that I wanted to. We're going to talk about Kinoshita Cup that's coming up. The entries came out for
Oh,
that.
yes, yes.
A little bit of a preview of the Junior Grand Prix that's happening next week. And then at the end of the episode, we have a little bit of a fun game. It's not what Clayton and I did last week, but it's going to be, stick around for that. It's going to be something fun. And I'm really excited about this more than getting yelled at for not knowing what Madonna looked like on the last episode.
I have a
So,
person to show. If wait, really quick, let me
okay.
quiz you on one pop culture figure. I'm going to show you one picture.
Am I going to get like shit on again?
If you don't know who this person is by sight, I will be a little bit mad.
First off, I just want to clarify to everyone, I know who Madonna is. I just may not know what she looked like. All right. So,
Okay.
all right.
Do you know who this is?
Uh, yes. Um, she sang at the Olympics, right? No? In 2026, 2024?
Uh, no, you're thinking of Celine
Celine
Dion.
Dion? No,
This
it's
is
not
not
Celine
Celine
Dion.
Dion.
Can I get
No.
another clue?
Um, she's had a number one album in every decade since the 70s. Very
You really
famous.
want to make me look bad on these
I
episodes.
do. Oscar
Everyone does.
winner,
Can I
singer,
get the first
actress.
letter?
Okay, she's another one named person.
I don't
Starts with a
know.
C. This is Cher.
Okay. I've seen her on Will and Grace. She's been on Will and Grace. So
Yes, and Will and Grace.
I've
Yes.
seen, you know what? I know who Cher is too, but like,
Okay.
you guys are just, everyone's coming after me about these pop culture figures. And
I
Clayton
feel
didn't
like
even know
these
who
are not
Todd
only pop
Eldridge
culture figures,
was.
but like these are like quintessential like gay icons that you need to know.
Did I ever say I was like a good gay person? I like
Oh, can we also
really,
talk about gymnastics? I feel like
oh,
you and I
sure.
were
I kind of
texting
live in
during the
my own bubble.
gymnastics.
So,
That's okay.
okay, what are your thoughts on gymnastics? Because you actually watch it more than
I
Clayton
did.
does.
I
We were
watched,
texting.
yeah, we were texting for the women day one. Um,
And day three?
Day
Question
two
mark?
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, day two, yeah.
Um, I think it was an interesting championships. Hesley Rivera winning her second national title.
She won.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the women's second day. I watched the first day.
She had a pretty good day too. I will say the judges were a bit more
Lenient.
lenient than an international panel would be, especially on beam. Like beam and
I've
floor, I
heard
think
that
had a
like it's
lot
the
of
same thing as like US skating, like domestic scoring.
yes. Yeah. I mean, the tricky thing about gymnastics is that with skating, like the base values aren't what's being like egregious. Like you're not getting super lenient rotation calls necessarily at nationals. It's more a GOE thing, in my
I think
opinion.
sometimes the rotation calls too.
Like sometimes, but in gymnastics, like the connection values influence the base value so much on beam that like
And so
they were
wait,
just giving connections out that would never get credit.
Are they having
internationally.
Europeans right now for gymnastics? Is that what's
Yes.
going on? Because I see people tweeting about it this week. So,
Yeah, it's gymnastics Euros right now.
oh, did you know
Russians are competing.
they have a junior Euros for gymnastics?
Yes,
I know that
that could be
ISU,
cool. I
well,
like that.
here's the thing. They tried to do this a couple years ago, back on the
Really.
ballot for like a junior four continents and a junior Euros, and
I think that could be
it
so
got
cool,
squashed. I think it would be such a cool idea if they could do that.
especially because the juniors don't get
They
a
don't get a lot of
competition
competition. Yeah.
between, and it's already such a gap between the junior Grand Prix and junior Grand Prix final that,
And
like,
that's only six skaters. Think about
yeah.
all the others that are not
So if
compete
you're,
like,
yeah, if you're on the JGP, you compete in August and March
well,
or
the European
September and March.
skaters, they all do all those like small junior B events.
Right. But like the
So,
Asian skaters don't have all those
yeah,
senior
Asian,
beats.
North Americans, some of the North
Americans, yeah.
Americans, they go to some, but not all of them. And, you
But
know,
yeah, the junior Euros I think would be cool. Shout out to Cooper Kim, the men's gymnast. I think you mentioned him a
yes,
little bit, but his high bar is so, so, so good. He didn't make the world team this year,
he
which is
did.
unfortunate. No, he
He
didn't.
didn't? Wasn't he like
No.
third?
He was, I think, fourth or fifth in the all around. But just like with putting the team composition together, they needed somebody that was stronger on rings, and his ring score is pretty weak.
Okay.
Him and Danila Lakin are two of like the
We
younger
need
gymnasts
we
who are
need
really
someone to
good.
like teach us gymnastics. It's so hard because I find that all the things look the same, which is what people probably say about like skating jumps. And I'm like, that is a triple Lutz. That is so much different than a triple Salchow. Like, you don't even
I feel like
know.
I kind of get it in
I
women's
don't.
gymnastics, especially.
I
Men's
find it so
gymnastics,
hard
on
to
some
figure
events,
out.
I'm like,
Like,
ooh.
it looks all the same to me, but maybe I just need to like brush up a little more.
You got to
Um,
differentiate your switch ring from your split rings.
yeah. All right, let's
Maybe more
dive.
gymnastics coverage coming.
Yeah, let's dive into skating a little bit. Do you want to start? Maybe let's start with Skate Canada. So they
Yes.
put out a statement basically confirming that this is Mike Slipchuk's final year serving as Skate Canada's high performance director. He's going to finish out the season with them, and then they're going to, I'm assuming that they'll probably be working on finding a replacement throughout this season rather than
Mhm.
waiting till he's finished with his responsibilities. They did put out a list of people that are on the high performance council
Oh, I
that
didn't see those.
are that is like probably going to be a part of the selection process. Let me pull it up. They did put the whole list out there. I don't remember where it was, but anyways, yeah.
Any
So
interesting names that you remember from the list?
and not like off the top of my head, but there were like skaters that were on it. So
Okay.
Um, but yeah, so he
Deanna
served
Stellato
20.
on it.
No, I don't think so. Not with what we're hearing. But so for them, that's going to be an interesting transition because I know a lot of people have both positive and negative things to say about Mike Slipchuk and kind of the areas of where Skate Canada has been moving. You know, a lot of people have been frustrated that they don't send out as many skaters, and maybe that is like a financial situation that's going on with them. But
Hmm.
um, I think if you could get someone in there with the right mentality, you really could start to see a lot of changes made at the lower levels to improve the quality of younger skaters that are coming up in Canada and get them back on a more competitive track than, you know, what they've been on the past Olympic cycle. And
Yeah, I mean, as we were just talking about, it's sometimes hard to get the North American skaters to a lot of those senior Bs and because they're in Europe. So that
hmm,
probably has something to do with it. But Skate Canada's really been on a bit of a downswing post Pyeongchang. That was really
yeah,
like an
100%.
incredible moment where just sort of all of the right combinations of veterans and newcomers came together to get them that team gold. And since then, that development hasn't necessarily been the focus
Hmm.
aside from ice dance. Ice dance has really been their
The
strong points,
pairs
but even,
has been fine too. You know, they haven't had
yeah,
like a stellar. stand out, but they've had good solid pairs as well. They did have a world, I mean, Deanna was world
World champion
champion,
and
but
another world medalist this quad, like
yeah.
that's not nothing, but I think the inconsistency in their singles is definitely something that needs to be looked at, especially with like there have been multiple times over the past 8 years or so where we thought that a junior was going to be like the next big thing. I'm thinking of somebody like Kaya Reuter being like
Hmm.
somebody that was looked to as like the future of skate Canada, and that just sort of never materialized. And of course, so many different things happen, but
And they all kind of like buy into one skater. I've noticed this a lot, like about Canada, is they really kind of just buy into one skater, and then that skater's like it for many,
yeah, I
many
mean,
years for them. I mean,
right now
Patrick
it's Leah
Chan,
Cho
yeah,
on
Patrick
the
Chan,
women.
they were bought in on Matty Skizis for many, pretty basically throughout the quad.
Hmm.
Piper and Paul, they were bought in when they had a team like Marjorie and Zach, who a lot of people argue could have been reaching a higher ceiling had they been
Yeah,
more
that's something that
invested.
I think is mismanagement on a
Yeah,
level. Like the fact that Marjorie and Zach had such a fall off in the last 2 years of this quad, I think is not just a them problem. I think it is a Skate Canada
it's
problem
a
as
skate
well.
can it's a I think it was a combination of like an IM Skate Canada and
The partnership,
probably the
obviously,
partnership
given that,
itself too. But um I know you've put out a tweet that
yeah,
you think
I
that
did.
Megan Duhamel should be the next Skate Canada high performance director. I think that would be a great idea for them. I don't know
She
if that
did
would
say that she would never be considered,
they would
but
never consider her, but I really do think that that woman loves her country. She loves skating, and I think that she might rub some people the wrong way in the sport and might be a little, she was an aggressive skater. And some people may not like that, but I do think that she would ultimately know. I think she'd have a lot of great ideas, and I think she's someone that they really are underutilizing at this moment to focus on the development. And I think she could be a really beneficial task manager for them to kind of work on and improve avenues to get Canadian skating back to where it was. So,
absolutely. I mean, I think a team, honestly, a dream scenario would be a team of Megan Duhamel and Caitlin Weaver, like the two of them working as a partnership. Because Megan, I think she has such a technical mind and a strategic
mhm.
mind, but sometimes her
And Caitlin's more
artistic
big
taste,
picture.
yes, big picture has more of that artistic vision. Um, there are definitely roads they can go with past skaters. I again talking about gymnastics, like
I could see a Kevin Reynolds being involved in it too.
yes,
He's very
yes,
involved. He's involved like in the technical
yeah,
aspect
and
of
he's
like
done a lot of
judging. Yeah.
commentary. I know.
Um,
Um,
I
I
could see a
mean,
KMT getting involved as
DKMT. I would
well.
love if like I know Kurt's done a lot of commentary. He's great.
I don't know if
Um,
he would want that role.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think,
Yeah. I mean, they have Alyssa Sisney up there too. Like she
oh,
she could be involved in her. I think
my
there are a lot of
queen.
people that it doesn't even need to be a specific one person job. I really think they could work together and patch it together to work very well. And there's a
That's what
lot.
women's gymnastics has done. They have a three-person committee, like
Yeah.
one big picture, one specifically like looking at the rules and making sure like they're maximizing difficulty, and one like
Yeah.
managing training.
They
I
could
think
do
like,
like a dance, a pair, and then a singles, like specific. I don't
yeah,
know and then they might already have this and we might not. I don't know the ins and outs of Skate Canada's internal structure. So,
but
but
putting all that weight on one person has got to be challenging. I do not envy
yes,
Mike Slivchuk's position at all.
yes.
So
But
spreading the wealth a little bit might benefit them.
yeah, I totally agree. Also kind of pivoting, we're going to talk a little bit about some uh, interviews that have been going on the past couple days. So Benoit Richaud was talking a lot about Camila Valieva because she is getting another program choreographed by him. Apparently her free skate. So the short program must have went very well for them but it's also you have to think it's kind of late to get a free skate choreograph already in August.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, she's not on the entry list for Kinoshita,
no.
so she has some more
Maybe she's
time
going somewhere later.
to like a Warsaw Cup or
I
a
wonder if
Zagreb.
she, I wonder what her intentions are, if she's focusing on getting a Grand Prix or if she's just focusing on doing smaller senior B events throughout the season and then making a push at nationals to get that European and world spot
Remind
later
me,
in the
what
year.
would be the path for a neutral to get
A
a
Grand
Grand Prix?
Prix, they would need to win a senior B and then also have a score that's high enough to put them at the top spot on the replacement list. And then someone would need to withdraw from the Grand Prix for them to get a Grand Prix spot.
Mm, okay.
So,
So like they couldn't get a TBD spot, but they could like replace somebody that withdraws.
yes,
Okay.
TBD spots will be filled by the host country unless they pass on it.
Like for example, if China doesn't have three women, they could like relinquish the
They
host spot.
can, they could relinquish a host spot and
Or
then that would
Finland, I guess, could
just,
relinquish a
yeah.
host spot too.
And then that would go to the first person on. And it would be dependent on, well, for if you're Russia, but I'm going to mention this now, it's dependent on also how many country entries are in. So let's say
Mm,
Finland releases a spot and there's already three Japanese women there, and there's a Japanese woman as the first
right.
spot,
Yeah, it
then
can't
it
be.
would
It
go
would
to
go
the
to them.
next skater of a different country.
And right
So.
now, I remember you saying that Yusong
I think
is
it's
top of the alternate
actually
list.
Adelia Petrosian is number one actually, and Yusung is number two. But the
Okay.
whole Adelia thing is a question mark on whether or not she'll even compete this season. So I don't really know
Right.
where that is. But
Okay.
as of right now, I would say it's Yusung Kim, and then I believe it's Young Yu after.
Okay.
So.
Anyway, back to Camilla. I think but Benoit's been really busy this
Benoit's been
summer.
busy. He's been busy booking everyone. But he said in an interview, he was talking a lot about how he was offering her a lot of suggestions throughout the program and kind of checking in with her on how she feels about the choreography. And she was saying to him that, like the whole process in Russia is they don't really get a lot of say in the choreographic process. And she found it like to be really refreshing. And I just kind of thought that was a really intriguing thing to see, like how same thing with Trusova too. Trusova, got different choreography. It's really interesting to see them finally kind of step into non-Danny G choreography and see them kind of broaden out. And I'm really excited to see like how that process looks and what the programs will end up looking like. But
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious. And if they'll be able to go back. Like if Benoit will be able to come in throughout the season and do little tune-ups, or if like those tune-ups will then be defaulted to the coach.
yeah, we'll see. Personally, I think, I mean, what we've seen from Valieva as well, she looks in very good condition, ready to go. So I know a lot of people think it are kind of wondering like what everyone will look like with the Russian women. I think it's very in flux right now, but I think it's going to be very competitive for them to get that one spot. Um, Especially with a lot of some of their top women having injuries, and then you have the two Olympians coming back. Very, very interesting. But
Yeah.
let me find this Mia Hamada interview. I didn't get to clip it
Yeah.
really quick before.
While you're
Um,
looking at it, I've just like I'm still so mixed on Russian athletes coming back. I feel like I haven't gotten to talk about it much. Um, Especially because the ISU was put in a tough position because the Russians were not banned for doping. They were banned for the war in Ukraine. But in figure skating, doping has been a huge concern,
and
and
that's
that is
one thing the
still not
Mia
resolved.
Hamada interview was discussing.
Yes, yes.
Was she basically, I'm trying to find her exact words. Doping. Okay, here we go. I saw the heartbreaking. The worst person you know makes a good point. Um, but she said basically the question was they were talking about the rules. I think it's about, I don't know, remember what the rules are about. She said, regardless of the rules, I believe the best skating will win. What I do wonder is about the doping issue. That remains a question in my mind. I believe clean sport is absolutely essential. The circumstances surrounding Russia's exclusion from international competition were different in figure skating than in other sports, and I witnessed those events myself. I think it's important for everyone to take another look at what happened. As athletes, there are certain lines that should never be crossed. And I do think this is an important topic to discuss. Not that we're saying that all Russian athletes dope, but it is something that I think a lot of fans do have a bit of a difficult time kind of stomaching because we know the history within the sport in that country of doping at all levels.
Yes.
And
All levels, all sports.
yeah, and when you look at the every other country in the world and you look at how skaters are brought up and what is considered normal at each developmental age, and then you look at that other specific country, there are other circumstances that I think are benefiting them. It does make you really question whether or not, there are other objects in play. But you have to think also in Russia, they do have a much more available and accessibility to the sport of figure skating than it is in other countries.
Yes.
They have rinks pretty much everywhere, and they have camps set up that are specific for younger kids, like um, younger levels, and how that
Yes.
works. Where in the US and in Japan, it's a much more individualized approach, and skaters don't skate as many hours as what they do in Russia as well. So,
And it's much more expensive in the
yeah,
United
yes,
States, at
there's a
least. It is
cost
a sport
factor in
that
Canada as
is,
well.
yeah.
Um, So there are a
Yeah.
lot of objects at play, but it does still make you question, and again, we're not saying anyone here is, but we're just saying it does make you question a lot of things as a figure skating fan. Um,
Yeah. I
so
mean, at least for me, I don't like that whole
especially
sort of
with the
quad is sort
Camila
of
thing
tainted.
too, and the whole like strawberry dessert kind of like that was like a joke, you know?
Yeah. It just felt like they were making a mockery of sport. And
And there were
so
the rumors at the time that like a Terry and Danny G and all of them were high-fiving after they heard the news in Beijing that she'd be cleared to compete. And just a whole situation that just kind of it still leaves you feeling dirty. The whole Beijing situation,
it
you
feels
know?
like it feels like they got away with a scam or
Yeah.
something.
And I
And
mean Sasha
now
Cohen.
they get to come back, they get to rub it in all our faces.
Yeah. And you have athletes like Sasha Cohen who have talked openly about her experience training in Russia. Michelle Kwan talking about how Rafael Aratunian talked about how he could get the drugs that Irina Slutskaya was on during the 2006 season. So, I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff that's
And
been
we've heard about
talked
like the German
about.
doctor
The
and
German
like,
doctor, Polina Edmonds sharing her experiences as well. So there's a lot of stuff that I think just people have, add up over time. You kind of just grow to feel a little bit of resentment towards that situation. So,
yes.
but
Also, I don't want to ignore the fact that Mia Hamada is saying this, somebody who has in fact been
yes,
sued um, for
yes.
alleged
Sometimes a
malpractice in
broken clock
training.
is right, though. So
Yeah,
twice a day.
I'm curious about the motives of this interview.
Well,
Um,
she has a skater that's going to be at the top level this year. So
she sure does. She
I
sure
mean, she would
does.
last year, but now she is one that's definitely at the top. But
Yeah,
um,
she has the prodigy,
so. She
as
has
she
inve
has had
she
many
has invested
times.
interest. So,
Yes.
but and again, I just want to say we're not saying that all Russian athletes are doping and stuff like that. We're just,
And we're not placing blame on
yeah,
the athletes themselves.
no,
They
it's
are
more
born
about a
into a
system.
system.
Yeah. So, don't
I
come
am
attacking
curious,
us
like,
saying that we're Westerners and we're just jealous, yada yada. Like, girl, you know what? I don't even care about the Americans either. So,
I am curious, like,
I
just as a speculative point, like, for a skater like Veronica Zhilina, who is trading in Russia, used to represent Russia, now does not, where that sort of fits in with the whole doping system. Obviously, that's not
Yeah,
something
I
that we
wonder
can
how
ever
they
know.
how that goes for, the IOC, or how like if she's connected with Rusada or if she's like what the Azerbaijani equivalent is, and are they
Yeah,
going? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
many things that we will probably never find out. But
Yeah. Let's see. Some other things that we'll kind of briefly go through before we get into the Japanese Cup. Liu and Bedard, Chelsea Liu and Ryan Bedard were assigned to the NHK Trophy. So congratulations to them. We will be
I
seeing them
like them a
on the
lot.
Grand
I'm excited
Prix.
for them.
They had a good showing at Glacier Falls, so good for them. Nathan Chen, did he graduate medical school or is he just was at a white coat
It
ceremony?
is white coat ceremony.
Okay. He was doing his white coat ceremony with Tenley Albright. I wish he would have wore the Tenley Albright flower like Ilya did at the Olympics, but that's okay. It's okay, Nathan.
Nathan was
Um,
number one for aesthetics.
yeah. The costumes weren't the best for him, but it's okay. It's okay. Um, what was I?
Oh, I
Yeah.
wanted to mention the TBD for Skate America and Dance
Oh,
got assigned
yes.
to Nessa and Markelov.
And there was another team that got it too, right?
I was it Wolf Costin and
Yes,
Sarevsky?
yes. Which that makes sense.
Wolf Costin and Sarevsky makes sense. Nessa and Markelov, I don't know if that
They don't
makes
make
sense,
sense.
especially because they got beat at the Lake Placid Ice Dance Invitational, which
By
I
a
kind of
lot.
assumed was the decision for that TBD by um, Amy Sway and Jonathan Rogers, a team that
Yeah.
I'm really passionate about and hope that they
They were
continue to get more assignments.
Nesset and Marklev, I believe, were on the promos for
Okay.
Skate America. So I guess,
Maybe this was a decision made longer ago than
yeah,
Lake Placid.
I guess. But um
Regardless, I hope Amy and Jonathan keep getting more assignments. They have a lot of promise.
I think
And their free dance is really cool this year.
are they skating to Evita too?
No, they're skating to Sinners.
Okay. Someone at that event was skating to Evita. Oh, it was Ra Conscious and
Oh,
Rafael Conscious and
I
her
like
partner.
her a lot.
Yes, yes.
She's so expressive.
So let's talk about a little bit about the Japanese Summer Cup.
Let's do
This
it.
was I have
Also called the Kinoshita Cup, but the Kinoshita
I'm
Summer Cup,
changing,
not the
yeah,
Kinoshita Group Cup.
yeah, I'm changing the name because I want like Terra to be a little bit of a distinction. But I have to say, just a little bit of a brief outline before we dive into it. I kind of felt like watching some of the skaters here, it was a little tough for me. Just because I found a lot of the IJS programs had like a very similar quality, like a sameness to them all within the styling. And I just kind of felt like some of them could have like blended in and out of like a wallpaper. Like I wasn't, some of them are just kind of like, oh, I felt like I've seen this before, like with someone else. And, it just, there weren't many like standout artistic choices for me other than one specific skater, which we'll get to. And oh, sorry, two
Two.
skaters,
I agree. Two
two
skaters.
skaters. Um, and it was nice that they all skated very well. It just kind of was like a little snoozy at times, but they all skated very well. So,
Yeah. My overall thoughts are that it is very clear that it is August. I think,
yes. Yes.
especially stamina for some of these skaters is not where it needs to be for this
Hmm.
season. And that's something that obviously will build with time. Um, Based on these programs that we watched, where are you at right now with the six jump programs and the choreo spin?
I don't even notice the choreo spin. Can I be honest? Some of them I don't even notice because they all do the like they all do like 15 different things in them. And it kind of feels dumb at points.
Yeah,
Like
there's
they'll
only a
do,
couple that I feel are a standout.
and
Um,
then some people will do, like, I feel like a lot of the women are doing like a layback, like a basic layback, a part of their choreo spin. And then they have like a really poor basic layback position where I just kind of feel like it's another IJS spin on top of it, but it's not?
and then a lot of the men are doing like their whole choreo spin is like butterfly, butterfly, star, star,
Yeah.
like, and that with the stamina just looks a little bit sloppy. Um, I think it's something that I want to watch throughout the season because
I'm
there's
going to make a
room for some,
compilation video
yeah,
of the
there's a
choreo
room
spin.
for a skater to make a statement with it. And so far, I think Mao Shimada is just such an amazing spinner that like any spin that she does is going to be fantastic. So I think that she has a really great
Yeah.
choreo spin.
Although her
Um,
basic layback, not Michelle. Not
No, she def
Naomi Narinam approved, not Sasha Cohen approved.
no, no, she needs to turn her foot out.
Yeah, and bring it up. It's very Michelle Kwan, 1995.
Right. Either bring the knee together or get that separation.
Yeah.
But right now it's sort of in a dead hang. But she has such a
Jake Button would
gorgeous
have a field
Beelman.
day. Yeah, the Beelman's great. And her not the Y spin, but you know
I
the
spin.
one, yeah, the I spin. That's fantastic.
Gets like a
Oh,
million revolutions. That's an Alyssa Sistine moment.
yes. Do you want to start with Mao Shimada?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. So okay. She does look very solid for August,
Yes. Yes.
but I'm very interested to see how the quad toe holds up because she has a recurring pattern where the quad toe will be great in August and then it will be like MIA until March,
I
where
think did she didn't land one all season last year.
she did
I'm pretty
one
sure.
and it was at this competition last year and then she got injured and then wasn't doing it at the Junior Grand Prix or Junior Worlds at all. So
Or like attempting on it and falling, right? Like she was
yeah,
still
she would
going
do.
for
I
it.
don't think she was
But
even going for it on the Junior Grand Prix because it was she maybe at
but
one
I
of
think she went
them.
for it at the final in Worlds.
Yeah,
But
but she has this pattern where it will be kind of a missing element for her, or it'll be almost a guaranteed fall for the entire fall with a downgrade. And I don't think that she's really able to do that this year, especially in the senior event,
no.
because I think a lot of these other women are upping their ante as well. And the clean skate is going to be very important for all skaters to do very
Yes.
well this season. And if you have a fall, there's also the deduction of the PCS. That's
Yeah, as we
something people
saw at this
forget.
competition, they didn't really go with her in PCS that much. We forget that she is a first year senior. Like
I have to
they're not
say,
going to be as generous with PCS.
I have to say though, I was not, I was saw people being confused about how upset they were about the PCS for her, but they really should be upset about the PCS for Yuna Aoki because I'm sorry, there's like a 6 point difference in my opinion with like Mao Shimada and Yuna
At
Aoki in
least.
terms of
It's like a
like
9.5
Yuna,
to an 8.
yeah, like Yuna Mao is like a 7.75, 8 maybe. Yuna's like a 9.75. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like that
And
shortcut
like
when
a
we get to it.
10 in interpretation.
When we get to it, but
Oh my God.
I they were separated by like I think 4 points, which was ridiculous. Not not comparable at all.
Hmm.
Okay, let's take it program by program. What are your thoughts on the
Okay.
short for Mao?
The first question or the first statement I have is what is this children's choir bull crap? Like, why
Oh,
are we doing children's choirs for this program? I think it's the better program of the two.
I agree.
I think she can work on her ice coverage. I think some of the patterns can feel a bit small.
And empty at
Um,
times.
yes. But what she does have is she has a real awareness. Like this program is very well choreographed. I think
Hmm.
every beat of the music is highlighted and has a movement in response to it. Sometimes those movements don't always feel motivated. Like it feels more sometimes put onto her rather than something that is like coming from within.
Within.
Um, I think also she's a very smiley skater, right? She's young, she's happy, she's very smiley. I think this program needs a little bit more fire behind the eyes. Like there
I think
is
they're
some
trying to push
intensity
her.
in this music. Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. I think there's definitely room to grow again. It's August, and I think this
It's the
program will
more
be
successful vehicle
yes,
of the
yes,
two. Um,
yes. Yeah. Any other thoughts from you on the short?
no, I feel like you covered exactly what I thought. The free
The
skate.
axle was rotated in the short, right?
Yeah, I think it was rotated in both.
Okay.
Was it? Maybe it
There
wasn't. I don't
It might have
remember.
been a Q in the free. There were some other rotation issues in the free. Like that Lutz toe
Yes.
was a
The
definite
loop,
carrot
the
carrot.
triple, the
And the
quad
triple
toe
loop
as well.
quad toe was a carrot.
Yeah, quad toe was just a Q, but it looked carroty.
Yeah.
Um, the free skate though, this is where I find it a little frustrating. And I'm not blaming her. I think I really blame the team around her because I feel like it's been multiple years of a free skate that's kind of been beige. And I feel that she's a really talented skater and that it shouldn't be that difficult to make her and elevate her in a special manner.
Yes.
It just feels like there's a lot of nothing in the free skate to me. There was a lot of arm movements that just didn't feel like they matched the music at all. And it had like a little bit of a flaily, empty quality to me personally.
Yeah. Did you do choir ever?
No, no,
This
I
music
can't
feels
sing.
very like middle school choir festival where like you're trying to do something elevated and mature, but
Hmm.
it's not really at
I don't
all.
even think the music goes anywhere.
No, it doesn't build right, I don't think.
It just kind of feels like it's there in the background a little bit.
Yeah, I
Um,
really was just not a fan of this program at all. Also, the dress is tough. It looks like Dolly Parton's coat of many colors. Um, I just
yeah,
think this spree is a mess.
I'm not a fan of the free. I'm not, I would, if I'm her, I would just bring back, you know what I have to say? Her best free skate that she's ever done was her first year junior free skate.
She has been a short program skater. Like that
Yes.
material has been much stronger. Like the Wicked program, the Lion King, the Lady Gaga, even the Jazz last year wasn't too bad.
It was a little
Um,
juniorish, but it was fine. It was good.
yeah,
But I don't know.
it,
They always miss on the free skate for her. And I kind of find it weird because I don't think she should be that hard to choreograph for.
no, I mean she has a lot of
She has a lot of very
capability,
nice qualities.
and I feel like they just kind of like
They try to
maybe
make
it's
her, I think they're trying to make her more avant-garde than she needs to be.
no, I think they're getting like caught up in the prodigy aspect of her, like in the fact that she has the triple axel and has the quad, like she's already a special skater. You don't need to like make her this avant-garde. Yeah,
They're trying to
avant-garde.
make her like this revolutionary thing, and I don't think they need to because it feels like
No, I think
it feels too try hard a little
it
bit.
does. It feels effortful.
Yeah.
Like they're
Her,
trying to make a story out of something that doesn't have a story, which is a critique I'll make of another skater later. But
yeah.
yeah, I think start over
I would
with the free
start
skate.
over but she doesn't have the time. She's like about
It's
3 weeks till Kinoshita.
I would withdraw from Kinoshita. I would I would withdraw from Kinoshita because I don't think she's ready to go up against the
I would
Russians.
No, I'd stay in and then I wouldn't do a second senior B. And because she's
What's the Grand Prix?
Skate Canada and Finland, I think.
Okay, so if
So that's
so
around
she has like a month
Halloween.
and a half. A month and a half from end of Kinoshita, which is like early September to Halloween.
I
Yeah.
don't think
I
she's in
think
any danger of non-medaling at Kinoshita.
no, I think she's gonna medal
Yeah.
probably, but I don't know if she'll win with this
We'll talk
material.
about that in a little bit when we get to the
Yeah.
entries. But yeah,
Not feeling it.
she's talented, but there's just something off.
Incredibly talented.
Yeah. But now, do you want to talk about some of the others before we go to Yuna?
Yes, yeah. Save her. Save
All
her.
right. Rinka having a rough year so far.
She had a rough start to last season as
She
well.
did.
And really pulled it together as much as she could. Um,
Um, I don't
yeah,
think
what do
she's
you
a
think of these
rock.
programs?
I don't
Did
think
you
she's a
watch either of these?
I watched the free skate. I didn't watch the
Okay.
short. Um,
The short music is the Seven
Seven
Nation Army cover.
Nations. Yeah.
Marin Honda, she is not. I will just say
She's
that.
also not a Rachmaninoff skater.
No. The dress is beautiful. I think
Yeah.
the dress is gorgeous. Um, there's a weird cut. She's doing Piano Concerto number 2 and
Hmm.
3. Um,
Yes.
and is not
Beautiful
giving us
music.
like it's such gorgeous music that like she just kind of skates through.
You know, when you're struggling a lot on the technical aspect, I feel like it's probably tough to get into the performance too. But
Absolutely. But
um
I think like sometimes she and her team have struggled to put together a program that builds effectively. I think that was a lot of the problem with the free skate last year is that
mhm.
it just kind of like wilts at the end rather than like building to a climactic moment. And I think that's true of this program as well. I think that will improve with stamina. I think the spins at the end were really rough, and that is something that like when
That's
the
just
technical is
practice.
less of a
Yeah.
yeah, that's just practice. But the connection to the music, that's something that is a more fundamental concern than
Yeah.
just a stamina
Um
thing.
and honestly, when you keep having performances like this, you know, she had the Asian Open where it was rough as well. That's
Yes.
going to be tough, especially when you look at this Team Japan cut this year. I mean, you have Ami Nakai, who we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen Monet Chiba yet. Mako Yamashita was very skated very well here. Even Rion, who, you know, didn't skate her best, performed well enough to beat her.
And
Monica
somebody like
Kawabe could
Saki
be,
here, Saki
yeah, Saki
Miyake.
Miyake was great. If you keep having performances like this, there's going to be no way you can politically pull up at nationals to get onto the world team.
Even in her coaching team, like she's coached by Yuna's and Ami's coach, right? Like
Yes.
the three of them
She's
are
like
in
the
the same
third,
team,
probably the third priority, you know, of the women.
which is tough.
So, and they have a lot, they have juniors that are fantastic as well. In that
Yeah.
coaching camp that so
Okay. Yeah. Hannah Bath is there, right?
yeah, Hannah Bath, Corinne, who we'll see on the Junior Grand Prix this year, she's very, very talented. Um, so it's probably got to be tough when you're not a priority and are not skating well.
And when you were so close to making the Olympics, like
Yeah.
first alternate, like that's just something that's hard to come back from. But last quad, like this was her season. The post Olympic season was
Yes.
her season. She
Yeah.
beat Cowrie, like made Grand Prix final, made worlds.
Yeah.
Like she could do it and she has the potential to do it. But I think the body of work is not in her favor right now.
Yeah. Um, Saki Miyake, I have to say, I want to say we were just talking about coaching teams, and I find it must be really interesting now for her, because she's with Cowie's coaches.
Right. Yes.
And
Okay.
now they don't have Kaori or Mai Mihara. So
Right.
now
She's the
she's
priority.
the top woman, and it looks like it's translating very well for her. Not trying the triple axel here, like she did last season. So I wonder what's going to happen with that if they can get it going. But you know, we're finally going to get to see her at an international. She's going to skate Canada this year,
Very
so
excited.
very happy for her. And I thought she skated well here.
I really like her. Like, um, the short is a bit odd, I think. It
It's
really
like
picks up in
a
the end.
mambo or
It's
something,
it's
right?
like a Brazil themed program. So like the first half is somebody just like singing about Brazil, and then it gets into like samba music. I wish it was just kind of samba music the whole time because she really like comes alive with it. But I thought the free was so beautiful.
Yeah,
I
she's
really
reusing
loved
the
it.
free from last year.
Yeah, like it is so easy. Like it sounds dumb to say, but it is very easy to watch a skater skate fast and jump high. Like
Yeah.
it really just puts you at ease.
Um,
And her bower is beautiful too. Like
yes. Yes.
she's a skater. I am like hopefully makes like a four continents this year. I would love to see her sort
I
of
wonder
start
what
to
they'll
build.
do with Four Continents this year, if they will do a more of a B team approach to it this season, or if they'll send an A team.
They've done both
Um,
in the past. Like
Last quad, the post-Olympic year, it was more of a B team that they sent. They sent like a Hana Yoshida, a Moni Chiba at the time was more of a B team skater. Um, and someone else who I'm forgetting, but um,
right, but like Kaori, Maimihara didn't go. And I
yeah,
don't maybe Rinka went. Or did Rinka not
maybe it was
go?
Rinka. I don't remember.
But yeah,
So,
it depends like if they want to do the 18B team approach, then or if they need to like have somebody fight it out for the third spot, maybe they'll send like their third and fourth place.
did you have any other thoughts on the women overall?
I did actually. I took some
Okay.
notes on some other people. Maki Yamashita, we mentioned a little bit.
Hmm.
Um,
Beautiful. Let's toe.
yes, I'm glad she's making a comeback this year. It's
Yes,
been a while since she had a great nationals moment this past year
she did.
with the Radiohead program, and she's sort of leading into that with Evanescence in the short, which is really fun. She has an interesting bolero, not my fave.
Yeah, I haven't watched. I don't know. Can't.
It's like sort of split down the middle between like doing like Carolina, like boom, boom arms
Okay.
versus like going into sort of like a more wild
Okay.
style. And I think if she should lean more into that wildness because she has like this gorgeous bob. Like her hair is so cool. Like it just moves so well with her
Okay.
skating. Yeah, there's
I
some
did
tweaks that
watch
can be made to that bolero.
I did watch Mana Kawabe, and I thought she had a very interesting cut to the Phantom of the Opera.
Mm,
Um,
I didn't watch
it was
her.
very all over the place, but she was very committed. The jumps did not happen, but that's okay.
I'm
So
surprised you didn't watch Rion. I feel like Rion was your girl for a little
she
while.
was, but not this year. I don't know. I'm not into her programs this year so far.
Yeah, the short she's doing jazz. Jazz is tough. Jazz is very like has to be a very particular
Yeah.
kind of skater to do a good jazz program, and
And
she
then
needs more confidence for that.
I saw the costume for the free skate, and I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna watch.
It's roller rink down, like
Yeah.
it's very roller
What is she skating
skater.
to?
It's like space.
Okay.
It's like somewhere between like space music and then it turns into in the end like movie trailer music.
Okay.
Like sort of like dramatic for the sake of it. This is another skater, or this program in particular is like experimental and abstract for the sake of it, rather than
Hmm.
like listening to the music. Similar problem to Mashimada. Um, I think like she needs to work on her posture a little bit. That's been an issue
Okay.
in the past. Like, yeah, her choreo spin is another one that I really like. Like, she has a
Okay.
beautiful choreo spin. I'm sure she'll medal at Grand Prix France again, as is
Probably. She'll
tradition.
probably get the bronze.
um,
Did you see Mira's fall?
I've seen it like 100 times.
I
I've seen
think
it
that
on
was
TikTok. I've seen it
it
on
might be my
Twitter.
moment of like the week for me.
Oh, really quick before we go to the men, Reno Matsuke just did the short. She's doing like a Paris short. I think it's pretty cute.
Okay.
There are times that I think she needs to be a little bit sharper with it. It's like an English version of Caitlin Osmond's like short program that's so famous.
Okay.
Um, yeah, like she's a very flowy skater, and I think she just needs to like sharpen at some moments. But it's a good program for her. Anyway, men.
Talk about cow for a minute. I'm gonna pull up the Kinoshita entries.
Okay. I like the idea of the short. I think like going the sort of like mambo route is kind of fun.
Yes.
The first half I really like of the short, like when it's like slower and he can kind of like
Hmm.
move in like a very meticulous way. I think when it gets to like the more party second half, the stamina sort of catches up to him and he needs to work on like the commitment to that. And right now it's a little bit wild and out of control. Um, the free skate, it's a heavy piece of music, and he's done heavy pieces of music before, but like the vocals on this are just so aggressive. Like
I
I don't
don't
know
know.
how else
I
to put
didn't.
it.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch a lot of the men. I
Did
don't
you
really.
just watch The Fall
I watched The
and not the
Fall
whole
and I
thing?
watched Kazugi.
Okay. He's getting to Jekyll and Hyde.
Okay.
Um, like I guess there's a Jekyll and Hyde musical. So like it's Mr. Hyde singing about being a monster, and like it's a lot. It's a lot. There's like a middle chunk that's just orchestral stuff that I think works better. But yeah, the lyrics I don't think make the most sense because the lyrics, like it's clear that the singer is like singing to somebody and like there's somebody responding, and it just feels like not the right choice for a singles program,
You know
if
what
that
made
makes
sense to
sense.
me was watching his quad toe fall like 17 times. It was really great.
It was
It was really
insane. Like
iconic.
Oh
Single
man.
toe down.
Like doing like a flying
He,
drop.
he kind of almost got around to the double. It was like a one and a
I think they
half.
called it a double toe.
It was like a one and a half. He like started and then like you could see his like momentum continue. And then he like lands on the, it almost felt like he landed it with his like butt on the quarter. It was kind of like they could have maybe given him a cue if they wanted to, but
I think they gave him quad toe double carrot.
they gave him
Um,
double toe, double carrot.
double toe double carrot. Sorry.
But
Um, yeah, that fall, man. I don't know. I think he might have the second. His sow
he
is working better for him than
loves
the toe.
he
Um,
loves a dramatic fall.
I want to ask this, and I do mean it sincerely. Does he have a coach?
I think he does, but do you think she's doing a lot?
I don't know.
What do
Like,
you think a practice session is with him? He's going to Virginia to train with Ilya, apparently.
okay. I mean, I don't necessarily see Roman Skorniakov as like a drill horse that would like get him in line.
But
Um,
anything to get him, technically sound.
yeah, yeah, I don't know. Because when his jumps are good, they
Oh
are
my God, we
quite
forgot
good.
to talk about Yuna Aoki.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, talk about Kazuki and then we'll do Unit Aoki because I think these are like the
Kazuki
two
was great. He's
stars.
skating to beautiful skating music this year. We love him. We're so happy he needs to go to
Yes.
Worlds.
Why
Let's
is
talk
he
about
still
Yuna.
doing that two quad in the short? Like it's been
Who
so long.
cares? I don't care.
Um,
He's so
I needed
great.
to
I love
change the
him.
costume, but I really like this free skate.
Okay, to Yuna.
I'm gonna
I
like run
love
around the room.
Kazu I love Kazuki too,
I
but
love Unit Aoki. Sorry. I'm
but
just very excited.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Unit
I
Aoki.
have
Unit Aoki.
two. I have a Dick Button and a Peggy Fleming quote written down.
Okay. Okay.
Dick Button when he said, "Now I think he said that's a lady, but I'm gonna say that's a woman skating."
Who did he say it about,
I don't
Michelle?
know. I think maybe Shizuka. It might have been Shizuka.
Uh, I mean, yeah.
Peggy Fleming. I just forget that we're watching a short program about Michelle Kwan, 1998 Rachmaninoff short program. Eunice short program.
It's one of the best things I've ever
It might be
seen.
the best thing I've seen in skating in years.
Yeah.
The music is great. Her little shoulder. I know people
The
were
little
like
like da, 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 da.
I know people were like questioning it. I'm like, no, this is perfect. I don't understand
It's
what
so good.
the combination. I wrote down also. I'm so sorry to Monet Chiba and Ami Nakai, but I'm sorry, one of them have got to go. I mean, Yuna Aoki's got to go to Worlds this year.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The- we we are never sure how many chances we have to see Yune Aoki skate because she has retired and unretired, I think, three times at this point.
Yeah.
Um, I am just so happy that she is still skating. Like,
Right now, I
it's
think
such
I'm
a
ready to cut.
gift.
I'm ready to cut Monet because I like her programs less this year than Ami
I
Nakai.
am optimistic about her Claire de Lune.
Yeah.
Um, I don't, yeah. Um, I think it is so special that this short program is jump, 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 spin, step
Who
sequence, spin,
cares?
spin.
It's
But like
great.
you don't notice. You don't
You
notice
don't.
that it's three jumps in a row because the in between choreo is so committed and she covers so much ice in between every jump that you forget that it's three jumps in a row, technically. Because it's not. It's jump choreography, jump. Like,
Which is what you need in skating.
yes. And the step sequence is so so beautiful. Like, I
And
don't know. It's such,
I have to say, it's so refreshing to see her skate in this field because it's another different level of class, maturity, seniority. It's like she's so regal and it's just completely different when you compare her to everybody else that was at this event. There's just
like,
nobody that comes even close,
to me, she,
close.
like, one of the highest compliments I can give is that it reminds me of Mawasada. Like, she has the level of interpretation of Mawasada. It is stunning to watch.
Yeah.
Like, I
And
don't,
I
I
find the
can't
free
think of a skater
skate,
competing that could do this program. Nobody else could do this.
I agree. I find that the free skate is growing on me a little bit more every time we see it.
Hmm.
Um, the cuts are still a little weird, but she does perform the hell out of it, so it doesn't really bother me that much.
Hmm.
I find the best moment in the free skate is when she does the double axle, triple flip, double axle, and the double axle's right on the beat of
Right
the
on the
music.
music.
It's phrased perfectly.
It's interesting though, because we were talking about this before. That's the part of the music I'm not the biggest fan of
Yeah,
because
because
it's the
it's
part that Cheon Kim used
yeah.
so effectively a couple seasons ago. Um, as I think I've mentioned on the show, I'm a big Cirque du Soleil head.
Hmm.
Um, this is
Do you have other music?
Yunaoka is doing this for me.
Do you have other music from that you think would work better there?
Yes. So, little primer. She is combining music from two different Cirque du Soleil productions.
Okay.
She's combining music from O, which is they're both Vegas shows. O is one, it's all in water. So it's a bunch of like synchronized swimmers and trapeze artists like
Okay.
diving into water. It's a beautiful, this is the music that Akiko Suzuki used.
Okay.
I think there's some cuts from Akiko's program from 2012, 2013 that could be added in that chunk. Um, and then the other production is the production called Ka, which has like it's more intense. Like it's
Is
more
that the
like
Cheon music?
yes,
Okay.
it's more like martial arts y. Um, so the music goes like O, then a section from Ka, then O. So I think like the second piece of music I really like. Anyway, I've seen O in Vegas. I like took a little treat with me and watched the show and like sobbed in my seat like the whole time. It's so gorgeous. And I think if Yuna really leans into that Akiko Suzuki aesthetic from her Cirque program, I think that would be a good choice for her.
Okay.
Like maybe change the
Um,
dress. The dress is a little
wait, I like the
grayscale for me.
dress.
Gray is tough. I know
I think
you
it
are a
is
fan of a
it.
gray dress.
Hold on, wait, is it gray? I already have the
It's like gray
it
and
is, you're right,
black.
yeah. I like it. I think she looks really gorgeous. I already had the
Is
thumbnail
the
done for
short
this
dress like
video.
is the short dress the same from last
It's
year?
an old one. I think
Okay.
we're waiting on the new dress.
Okay.
But um she looks great though. Technical looks solid for the most part.
Yeah. Look, the only mistake she had in the free was popping the triple lutz into
Let's
a double
pace
loop.
ourselves, Yuna. We need to pace ourselves.
Yeah, we need to get you to
We
the
need to get you
final.
to Worlds and
We need to get you to
final.
Worlds. Oh
Um,
man,
all
I'm
right.
I'm so optimistic. And I
Let's
know it's gonna break my heart, but
let's talk. Maybe we could talk about these some of these upcoming events that we've got
yeah.
in the future.
Hmm.
We'll do the Junior Grand Prix next after this, but let's do the
Okay.
Kinoshita Group Cup. This is the entries of the first Senior B that came out. Um,
It's an
and
insane roster.
it is. Let's start with the pairs. I think the pairs. It's going to be a Russian sweep. No offense to anyone else that's there. But I don't think that they have a shot. I mean, the Russians that are there, Boykova, Kozlovsky, Chikmareva, Yanchenkov, who are I think they were the silver or bronze medalists at Russian nationals last year.
Probably bronze because it was probably I think Machino was silver.
But they've beaten Boykova and Machina at some point, both of them.
Okay.
So they're very competitive. And then Murhatova and Yevgenev, I don't know a single thing about this team, but I'm sure that they are very good because they have a good season's best score from when they were ISU skating. Um,
Oh.
the non,
When did they ISU skate?
maybe only the Junior Grand Prix. I don't know.
Okay.
The non-Russian teams that are there, Plazas and Fernandez, the Kovalevs, Liu and Bedard, Moss and Galbavi from the US are moving up to senior, and Davidson
Were
and
they the junior world champions? Is that them?
no, they were junior
Isn't
national
there like a
champions.
US junior pair that is like quite good?
This is the team that was junior national champion
Okay.
last year. And
Okay.
then Davison and Borisov from the UK. So, um,
Russian sweep.
good luck to all the pair teams there. Uh,
Yes.
dance, I think this is another interesting one. This one could be really interesting. Davis and
I'm very excited about this
Smolkin,
dance field.
Davis and Smolkin,
Uh-huh.
the Tashlers.
Uh-huh.
Wolf Kostin Sarevsky,
Hmm.
Nessa and Markalev. Then you have the Japanese battle of like Yoshida Marita, Koshiro, and Akira. Um, Arika and her partner Shingo. The other team, I don't know them.
But
Um,
not Marin and Shoma, which I think is
no.
interesting.
But then Kaganovskaya and Nekrazov are coming. And I have to say, they're
I hope
like,
they win. I'm
I think they
sorry.
could compete for the title. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I know it's tough to come. It'll be tough for them. It's dance.
but like,
It
who
is
else? If
dance,
it's not them,
but
it's probably Diana and Gleb, right? Is that
yeah,
the thinking?
probably Tashler's third, maybe.
Tashers, or I mean, Tashers are having a rough season last year. I could see Wolf Kostin and Skarevsky making a move.
Yeah, maybe. But
Um, I don't know
uh
these other Russian teams,
I don't either.
but I'm
That's
excited to see
but they
them.
have good scores from nationals from last year, so
Okay.
we'll see.
Um,
I think they can only
is
politic
Kamenovskaya
really.
with what's her face? Oh,
Um
I love her.
Krylova,
Not with Julin. They're not with Julin,
Krylova.
right? Yes,
They're not with
Krylova.
Krylova. I don't know, but I think they are. But they're not with
I
Julin.
love
I know that.
Krylova so much.
The men, this is also a very good event. By the way, the times, I looked at the time schedule for this for me because I'm on the East Coast. I'm not on the West Coast, but the times are disgusting for the East Coast fans, just letting you all know. Um,
Japanese competitions are rough. Like sometimes I'll get like it'll be something
you
where
can get
like
like
it's
the
Friday
tail end, I
morning in Japan
feel.
and then
Yeah.
Thursday night for me.
So the men, Shun Sato, Kaomura, Sota Yamamoto, Ryo Nakata, um,
Exciting.
Mark Kondratyuk, Yevgeny Semenenko, Peter Gumenik, Min Kyo-seo, Junhao
Ooh,
Lim, Jacob Sanchez, Liam Kapikis, Lucius Kazanecki, Hyung Kim, Donovan Carrillo, and Mark Gordonitsky. So very competitive on that aspect as well.
I'm curious as to why the US is not sending their top skaters
To
here.
this event,
Yeah.
look who's in it.
But like if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. Send out some of your strong skaters. Like why isn't yeah, I don't know.
You think our girls are ready to go in the first week of September?
Well,
You
Lombardia is like the following weekend, right? And they're always there.
listen, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, all right? And
As somebody who has
unfortunately,
done flights to both from the West Coast to Japan and to Italy, if Alyssa's competing this year, it would probably be easier for her travel wise to go to Japan than to go to a to go to a senior B in Italy. That's all I'm saying.
Alyssa's taking, of all of them, I feel like Alyssa's gonna be the one that's coming out the latest of all of it. She's been having a
Probably.
long year, all right? Like they're coming off an Olympic season too.
That is men's field really quick. I'm excited that we're getting Minkyu and Ryo Nakata against each other once again.
Yes. Who do you have winning
Um,
this?
Probably Rio, I would
I kind of
imagine.
feel like Peter.
You are much higher on Peter generally than I am.
I like his skating. I think he's like got a nice quality to him.
I just think his rotation speed is so slow in the air. Like his jumps always look on the cue to me.
They do, but it doesn't bother me as much.
Um,
If
Semenenko's
Rio's,
tough.
yeah, I really have a tough time with
Kondratyuk
him.
shocked that he got let out of the country. I'll just say
Yes,
that.
people have talked about that.
Um, Jacob Sanchez,
He
I
won't,
like.
he's no quad,
No,
at
I
this
think
moment.
the senior Bs are a good time to try it. I
He
think he
needs
should.
to try it.
I
He
think
has to
this
try it
year he
every
should put the
year,
quad sow in the program all year.
all year. Even if he wants to try it in the short too, if you're gonna be like, just eat it the whole year.
This is something that Camden Polkinen did his first year with the quad toe. You just gotta eat it for a
You got to
year.
eat it and it'll be fine. That's what I said with Nemirovsky at Cranberry. I said you just have to eat it and it'll
The
benefit you
triple
in the
axle,
long
put it
run.
in the whole time.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, it worked for Amber. Like Amber ate it on the triple axle for like a year or two, and then it was there.
hmm And then the
Um,
women.
Oh, really quick. I'm excited about Shin Sato, seeing how Shin Sato
Yes.
looks.
He has a
He's
nice
somebody that
short.
could win.
Yeah.
Yes, I like his short a lot. Again, with like it's another Latin short with like everybody else this year, but
I also think Peter has more recognition with the judges, so than the
yes, that
other
is true.
Russians. So
Absolutely. Although Semenenko and Kondratyuk were both
it's not like,
senior,
yeah, yeah.
like Semenenko's an Olympian. Or
So
no,
is
Kondratyuk's an
Kondratyuk.
Olympian.
I think Semenenko too.
Are they both Olympians? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because Kolyada couldn't go and then it was whatever.
yeah.
Those
The
dang
women,
sinuses.
Trusova, or sorry,
Yes. Or
Ignatova,
Sasha Ignatova.
whatever.
Okay.
Mao Shimada, Mona Chiba, Ami Nakai, Yuna Aoki, Soyoung Kim, Anna Frolova. That's a blast from the past, let me tell you that.
But
Sojin,
she's been making some moves,
yeah,
right?
Sojin Yun from South Korea making her senior debut.
Okay.
Our girl Sonia Hilmer. This is
Oh
so
dear.
random to have her just in this competition.
Right. This is what I'm saying. Like, why aren't we at
Both
least sending
US
like
entries are
Annalise Lynn
so random.
Gracie? Or like why isn't Sarah Everhart here?
I know. Andre Montesinos Cantu, Veronica Zhelina, Camila Nel Nelubova, and Alexa Gasparotto. So,
Alexia Gasparotto, who has shown a triple axel. Is that
yes, she's
okay?
landed one in
Very
competition.
exciting.
So,
Um, a lot of these skaters have axles, actually.
yeah, it'll be we're going to see what Sasha Trusova looks like in competitive shape. First competition back from being a mother and first competition back in a long time for her.
We'll see what they decided on that spiral, which you and I had such
Yeah.
quibbles about in the entire video.
Monet Chiba will be coming back. This will be her first competition. She's had like a minor injury this year. Yuna Aoki has a time to shine. Mao Shimada will be making her international senior debut there.
I'm
Um,
excited. I'm curious to see if they'll make any tweaks based
yeah.
on this.
Anna Furlova's,
Jelena making her senior debut.
yeah. Yes, yes. And for competing for the first time in a very long time for her as well.
It's been a minute.
Um, Kamila Nelubova has a triple axel as well, so
Wow.
someone that probably could be an outside shot for a medal. So
Does Frolova have any axles or
no,
quads? Okay.
no.
She's more of like an
But
Usashova, where like
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
And
So
then I don't really remember either of these Korean skaters.
yeah, they're not the most. They're not at the top level. Like they're probably
Okay.
like a seventh place at nationals for them.
Sure.
So
But maybe you'll move on and up. I mean, I didn't talk about Cranberry much, but to me, both of the Kim sisters stocks are down after Cranberry.
I think one of
Um,
them is like net zero.
but like
Yusung.
technical, strong programs, her programs for me are much weaker.
We'll see. We'll see how the year works, and it's very early. So,
Yes.
and then next week is the Junior Grand Prix, the first one of the year in China. So,
Exciting.
I don't know any of the pairs or the dance teams going. Gonna be straight up.
Let me pull it up.
We'll
I
cover them
doubt I
next
will.
week.
I don't watch juniors, but I
We'll
will
cover
this
them
year.
next week. So, and then the women, they obviously made the change with the Russian entry. Now it's Sofia Svedpeka. I don't think I said that right at all, but she's a
Zepka,
much Sepka. She's a more well-balanced skater than Elena Kostelyeva was. So very
I
excited to
like
see
her.
her.
Mhm.
Corinne Miyazaki from Japan making her junior debut. Very strong. Some other women that'll be there. Karuka Wada. China sending some strong skaters. Annika Chow from the US. Um, yeah, so that'll
Anybody else? I'm
be.
scrolling.
I would expect
Uh,
Sophia to win, probably by a lot. So,
yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't be shocked if one of the Chinese women made a move.
or made a move to the
Um,
podium. Yeah.
yeah. Oh
So
my God. The US always lists so many alternates for these junior groups. I can't
I
even tell who's
know
entered.
it's Annika for
Um,
the women.
who is exciting?
Um, and then in the men, the men's it's a little bit more interesting. You have Yan Hao Lee from New Zealand, Patrick Blackwell from the US,
Mm,
Grayson Long from Canada, Dai Ibihara from Japan, um, Lev Lazarev from Russia, who will be again, he's got a pretty much every quad in the book except the quad axel. So
Yeah, I've heard about him.
he a little questionable technique, but he does land them, so those points will add up for him. So I would expect him to do very well as well. So
Okay.
yeah. You have any final thoughts on the Grand Prix?
Um, on the JGP,
Yeah.
let me take a look at these dance teams. I want to see if any I know. I
I
doubt
mean,
it, but like maybe. I mean, I'm excited to see the discipline I'm most disciplines, I guess, are the paired disciplines for Russia to
yes.
come back.
Yes. And the
Just
dance
because I
make it a
think,
little more interesting.
yeah, pairs and dance.
Yeah. The dance has
Um,
been a little stale. We need something to shake up the dance a little bit.
are either of these US teams the one who did Vogue last year? Or
Who are the names? Sorry.
I don't remember. Oh, on this JGP,
Yes.
Stafford and Korotkov
No.
and Calhoun and
No.
Zaletsiev.
Those are not that junior world team. So,
Okay.
all right.
Um,
Well, so
well,
we wrapping up our episode, we have a little new thing
oh
that we're gonna
yes.
try.
Okay.
What is the actual game called? Do
Is
you know
it?
what
It's
it's
like
called?
20 questions, kind of,
I don't
right?
know. Anyway, so
It's like the game they play in the office where like you're wearing a
what
headband
we're
and you have to try to
doing,
guess who's
isn't it
on your
like
head.
heads up or
Heads
something?
up, kind of.
Anyway, so what we're doing is we're not doing that because we can't like if I could see what it says, that would be bad. So what we're going to do is we wrote down a name on a sheet of
Hmm.
paper, and I picked this person that I picked is who Cam is trying to guess who it is. And who Cam wrote down is who I will try to guess. And we can only answer yes, no questions. And we're trying to guess what the skater is that we wrote down on the sheet of paper. So what we're going to do is
And just to
I
clarify, is it like a skater or a team?
skater.
Okay,
So what we'll
one skater.
do, yes, what we will do is I will show mine of what Cam is, and he'll look away, and then he'll
Hmm.
show mine, and I will look away while we do that.
Yes.
So let me know
Okay,
when you
I'll
want
turn
to.
my camera off so yours will be full screen, but I'll also close my eyes.
Okay, let me unblur my camera. You can see my messy room. This is who Cam will be trying to guess. Okay, Cam, you're good.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna close my. Let me know when to go. Okay.
Okay. This is who, oh, it's mirrored, but
What did I do? Okay, sorry, I didn't look.
this is who Nolan is trying to guess. I don't know if you can read it, but
Okay, am I good?
you're good.
Okay. Okay, who wants
And
to
we'll
go
go back and forth.
first? Well, are you want to go first?
Sure, we'll do it back. So like I ask a question, then you ask a question.
Okay, you go first.
Okay. Am I a woman single?
No.
Okay.
Am I a woman?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I a man?
No.
Okay.
Am I a world champion?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I an Olympic medalist?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I over the age of 40?
Now,
Yes.
give me one moment. Let me look this person up. No.
Okay.
Was my Olympic medal under IJS?
No.
Shit.
Was my
Okay.
Olympic medal under IJS? Or sorry, was my world medal under IJS?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I from Russia?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I an Olympic medalist?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Let me double check, but I don't believe so. No, you are not an Olympic medalist. Um, am I Pasha Grishuk?
No, you can't, because you lose, you can't guess.
Wait, oh, sorry. I
If
didn't
you
realize
guess, you
that.
lose.
That was not clear.
Okay, well, we'll keep going. It's fine. But no, you're
Okay.
not Pasha Grishik. Okay. Am I under 30?
No.
Okay.
Um, I guess I should ask, am I a dancer?
No.
Okay. I let me I didn't even realize my discipline. Okay.
Am I a dancer?
No.
Okay.
I thought I said you were your discipline. Um, hmm. So I'm a Russian pair skater from 6-0, Olympic medalist. Oh God. I don't know if I'm gonna get this.
It's okay. You
Um,
can ask more questions before you guess.
was my medal in the 90s?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, am I Japanese?
You are Japanese.
Okay.
Um,
Shit, I'm not an Olympian either. Or Olympic champion or Olympic medalist.
hmm. Am I an Olympic champion?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, I'm a world champion. I'm over 30, under 40. I won a medal on IJS. You said I'm not an Olympic medalist?
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
said.
Damn, this is tricky. Ah, I need
I
to
like
pull
this
up.
game.
Hold on. I need to pull up
Oh wait, can we
worlds.
Google?
I feel like we shouldn't be able to, but I kind of need like I don't think we shouldn't be able to Google. Okay.
Um,
Damn.
oh, I guess my did
I
did
haven't
I
even
my,
asked the question, girl.
oh wait, sorry, I forgot you haven't asked the question.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Have I won multiple world medals?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Um, was my Olympic
I know who
title
I am.
yeah. Was my Olympic title for Russia, USSR, or like the unified team?
Yes.
Mm. So
Okay.
like all of the above.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was I coached by Nikolai Morozov?
Yes, you were coached by Nikolai Morozov.
Okay.
Okay.
You should guess now because if you don't guess, I'm just
You
gonna
have
get it.
yours.
Yeah.
I probably don't know it. And it's the champion in 92 and 94. Um, right? I
Um,
just don't know her name.
I said you won in the 90s.
Did I win in 92?
No. Well, you have to guess.
I don't know this person though.
Guess
I don't
someone.
know their names. Um, oh, oh. Is it Katia Gordieva?
Yes.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Good job. I am Mickey Ando.
You are Mickey Ando.
Yes.
I
She
should have
won in
gotten Katia
88 and
Gordieva.
94.
Okay.
So that was fun. I had a lot
That
of
was
fun doing
fun.
that. It was kind of harder than I thought it would be, though.
It is harder,
I did not expect it to be as hard as it was, but that was
especially for
tricky.
somebody as iconic as Katia Gordieva, for me to not get it that
But you got
quick.
it.
Yeah, I was not
That was
confident. I
good.
think.
And you know what I have right next to me? Ready?
Do you have my Sergey? Ugh, I
Right
need to
next to
read
me.
it.
Also, I have The Passion to Skate by Sandra Bezic. So,
Beautiful.
and Nicole Bobek's book. So
This game is so fun.
it's
We need to
fun.
do it
Just wait
again.
till once Clayton's on, we'll really have to figure out what to pick for him though.
We'll have to do somebody
We'll
more
have to do
modern.
someone he can get, you
We'll probably have
know.
to pick an American
I know, probably like Alyssa Liu or some boring
or
something like
like
that.
or like Myochromic.
Daria Usachova, like
Did I ever compete in senior? Once.
once, One couple competitions. You made it. Daria Sofia once.
I've seen her live.
Really? At Skate
I was
America?
at the one Skate America she
Wow.
did.
You were lucky. No, if
I
only you knew
was.
what was going to happen.
I
But
know.
well, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know all your thoughts on this. Let us, if you want, email us some skaters you want us to do, and I could quiz Clayton or whatever. Make fun of me for not knowing what Cher looked like, even though I've seen her on TV before. And do all of that. So we'll see you all next week covering the Junior Grand Prix in China and any other skating news that comes up. I'm sure there'll be something. But thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.